Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Zoned. I'm a Megabyte, and today we're going to discuss Sony's recent PlayStation 5 event. The console has finally been unveiled alongside quite an array of native gameplay footage and new information. The reveal showed us a number of different titles from a wide range of genres. Some exclusives, some cross-platform. We really enjoyed the event. Sony showed their ethos of putting games first has not dwindled. Trailer after trailer was shown off before the final reveal of the event, the two system variants. We found ourselves surprisingly interested in almost all of the games shown. Sony had clearly put their thought towards all different types of gamers. Sony first-party exclusives such as Horizon Zero Dawn, Ratchet & Clank, Gran Turismo, and Spider-Man received trailers for their respective sequels and or spin-offs. There were some very interesting new IPs shown off as well, such as Stray, Project Athia, Kena, and Deathloop. But for us here at Zoned, one new IP in particular stole the show, and that is Little Devil Inside. Oh my god! The game looks fantastic. We were pleasantly surprised by how varied and versatile its settings were. One minute the player was in a jungle setting being chased by masked humanoid creatures. The next, we saw them underwater in a dive suit. This level of variety could also seemingly be found in the gameplay. The game seemed to adopt a number of different genres and elements such as action, adventure, RPG, and survival. It was only when we did some research on the title that we became truly excited. According to the game's Kickstarter page, Little Devil Inside is an engaging 3D adventure RPG game set in a surreal but familiar setting with humans, creatures, and monsters to interact with. Learn, hunt, journey, survive, and discover the world that exists beyond. Players can live a realistic life in an unrealistic world. The game tells stories about people with unusual jobs such as hunting monsters and what happens in their everyday lives doing so. The design concept is minimalism, which is evident in the game's visual style, but the game is not minimalistic per se. The game has taken influence from the XCOM series, Legend of Zelda, and System Shock. The developers aim to offer a new kind of gaming experience for lovers and seekers of emotionally engaging and challenging action-adventure RPGs. Fundamentally, Little Devil Inside is an exploration-focused survival action RPG game. Unlike other games in the same genre, or genres, the game focuses more on ordinary, everyday life, as in real life, where a hard week's work is rewarded by a relaxing or refreshing weekend. The game allows players to return back to town, or their home after an adventure. The town itself will have its own set of events and elements to interact with. The game will not be about entering dungeons, killing monsters, and returning to the town to obtain rewards. Instead, the pace of the game will be like a long journey. Players will need to prepare for any unexpected encounters, not only with inhabitants of the world, but also with nature as you face the elements. Unexpected events will occur during your journey. It is how you prepare for your mission and utilize your skills that determine the difficulty of a mission. When preparing for missions, players must also take into account the creatures or monsters they may encounter. It would be advantageous to equip the correct weapons and protective gear. The player can interview and hire new team members in order to send them on missions that match their speciality. There will be public transportation, as well as vehicles you can control, maintain, and upgrade yourself. But, unlike other games, using transportation doesn't necessarily mean taking a shortcut to your missions. Even on public transportation, such as a train, during the time to your destination, unexpected events may arise, just like real life. Events may be good or bad. You may run into another character that spins off into a mini mission or offer help with your current mission. The train may come under attack and you may have to get out and fight, etc, etc. The developers are planning to include as many unique events as possible to give you a more engaging and unique experience in your missions and day-to-day life. The combat also reaches to allow a level of freedom, allowing players to slash or blast their way through enemies with swords, guns, and even steampunky gears in a responsive combat system that will be easy to learn and difficult to master. It is now a PlayStation 4 and 5 exclusive title, and although Sony has revealed some other incredible games that are due to come to the PlayStation 5, this has piqued our interest the most. The sequels and new IPs that were unveiled were interesting, but we know what to expect when it comes from the majority of these titles. Little Devil Inside looks like it will take a different approach to the genre and will try to be more fresh and innovative. If the developers manage to deliver the experience that they are describing, Little Devil Inside may well end up being a sleeper smash hit. Of course, only time will tell, but one thing is for certain, Little Devil Inside definitely has our attention. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, I have been a Megabyte. If you liked the video, pop down there, give it a like, comment about what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy about the PlayStation 5 reveal. For more news, reviews, previews and discussions, don't forget to subscribe and visit zoned.live.